So let's talk about screwdrivers real quick. If you're going to mess with guns at all, you need to get a decent screwdriver set. You could get someone from Chapman. You could look up screwdriver sets from Wheeler. This one is WFMC. I'll probably do a video on it later because I like it better than Chapman or Wheeler. But machinists know, gunsmiths know, if you're working on anything technical. And here's why. I'm going to show you with the red backdrop here. If you get a regular screwdriver like this, it's got these tapered ends. This is a typical household screwdriver. And there's an angle on the top and an angle on the bottom. And you're going to insert that into a screw and turn. Now when you insert it into a screw has flat sides in the slot, but this isn't flat, which means it's just going to catch the upper lip of the screw. And if it doesn't fill up the whole width of that slot, when you turn it, it's just this leading edge is going to turn, and then this back leading edge here is what's going to press on the screw to turn. So you're hardly touching any of the surface area of the slot of the screw. That happens, and then the screwdriver, because it's tapered and you're applying force, wants to jump out of the hole. That's how you see marks on wooden furniture, and you see tore up screws on the top of the screw, and sometimes they even get all dinged up and mess it up. Likewise, when you use a machinist's or a gunsmith screwdriver, you can see it's actually got a flat portion before it tapers out. So what that does is when you stick it in the hole and you turn it, it goes all the way into the slot, and it presses against the entire surface area of the screw. Doesn't want to jump out as much. It lets you apply a lot more force. And then, as you can see, they come in various sizes, so you can get the appropriate size for the appropriate width and the appropriate depth. And that's really good when you're working on your fancy rifle, so that you don't pull your screwdriver out of the hole, or you're applying and you're really bearing down, and off it goes, and you scratch the blue finish off your gun or through your wooden stock, or your dining room table. So invest in a decent set of screwdrivers, not the crap that you get from Walmart or your local hardware store that's the cheapest one. That's why they're cheap, is because no thought went into them as to how they're going to work. And last but not least, if you've got a Phillips screwdriver, these things are useless. This is just asking to jump out of the screw. They should ban Phillips screws. But anyway, this is WFMC. In my view, this is the best. I'll probably do a review of this mini ratchet set soon. I think there's a couple out there already, so we'll see if it's worth it or not. Take care.